There are some homes that feel designed, and then there are homes that feel alive. The difference is emotion. Today, I want to take you inside a home that has both. A home that carries the warmth of old school charm and the elegance of contemporary design, all in one beautiful space. This is what happens when you design not just for looks but for feeling. Hi everyone, this is Upasana from SKIC Projects Bangalore. This project is nearly complete, and as you walk in, the first thing you feel is warmth. Not just from the lighting but from the materials, the textures and the details. This family wanted their home to feel like home, not a showroom, not a magazine page. A real warm lived in yet beautifully designed space. Let me show you how we got there. Let's start right here at the entrance. The brief was simple, wooden and rattan. A warm textured old world feel. But instead of using actual rattan, which can be difficult to maintain and limits your finish options, we used a rattan printed laminate. Look at the shoe rack. The texture, the warm woven pattern gives you exactly the rattan feel you want, without any of the maintenance concerns. It's a smart design decision. The look of vintage, the durability of contemporary materials. And the moment you walk in, you already know this home has a story. The TV unit. Now look at this TV unit. The panel behind the TV is matched to the marble, creating a seamless considered look. And the unit itself, instead of the suspended floating drawers that are very popular in contemporary design, we went with the full base unit. Why? Because a full base unit gives that old school grounded feeling, solid, present, like furniture that belongs in the room rather than floating above it. The rattan laminate continues here as well, carrying the theme from the entrance all the way through the living room. The consistency is what makes a design feel complete. The Crockery and Pooja unit. And here the Crockery and Pooja unit. This is where the vintage soul of this home really comes alive. Quartz finish, wooden finish laminate, and these glass shutters with wooden frames on the Pooja section. That combination, quartz, wood and glass, is genuinely timeless. It's the kind of design your grandmother would have loved and your guests today will stop and admire. The wooden framed glass Pooja shutter especially, it has a warmth and an honesty to it. This is what we mean when we say vintage meets contemporary. The Stucco Wall. Now look at this wall. From the entrance all the way to the sofa back wall, a stucco paint finish. Stucco is one of the most nostalgic wall textures you can use. It has that slightly rough layered quality that immediately makes a space feel like it has been there for generations. And paired with a wall lamp, not a ceiling light. A warm lamp placed at just the right height, the shadows it creates on that stucco texture are just beautiful. In a contemporary home, this one wall treatment completely changes the emotional temperature of the entire space. It makes the home feel warm before the furniture even arrives. Now into the bedroom. And here we actually used real rattan, not a printed laminate. Actual rattan panels protected behind glass. This is a really thoughtful detail. Real rattan has a depth and a warmth that no printed surface can truly replicate. The way light passes through it, the slight variation in the view, it feels alive. But rattan on its own in a bedroom needs protection. From dust, from moisture, from daily wear. So we placed glass in front of it. The rattan is fully visible, fully felt but completely protected. Best of both worlds, vintage material, contemporary thinking. And this highlight wall, a lime wash texture. Lime wash is as old as architecture itself, and yet right now it is one of the most sought after wall finishes in contemporary design. That's the magic of good vintage elements. They never go out of style. They just wait for the right moment to come back. And finally, the kitchen. The same philosophy carried through here. Wooden finish, warm tones, simple and uncluttered. A kitchen that feels like it belongs to someone who loves cooking, not just someone who wanted a beautiful kitchen. Nothing overdone, nothing unnecessary. Just the right materials, the right finishes, and a warmth that makes you want to spend time here. That is the essence of this entire home. What you just saw is what happens when the design goes beyond looks. Every material in this home was chosen with intention. The Rattan laminate for warmth, the stucco for nostalgia, the lime wash for texture, the glass shutters for honesty, the wooden frames for soul. And yet nothing here is heavy. Nothing is overdone. It is minimal in the truest sense, every element earning its place. This home doesn't just look beautiful, it feels like home. At SKIC Projects, this is what we do. Understanding your family story and designing a space that's completely and uniquely yours. If you want a home that feels this way, come talk to us. Free consultation, complete transparency, zero pressure. Because your home should tell your story beautifully. Happy interiors everyone, see you in the next one.